All right, open chord players, sometimes we can feel trapped. Yes, it's true. We can feel trapped in this part of the guitar, right? Because we're not able or willing to play bar chords. We don't have enough theory to be able to put together triads. We don't play power chords because it's just not what we want to do with our acoustic guitar at this point. So what is it that we can do to kind of break out of that and just have something different going on? Well, the best thing is to take what you already know and start moving it up the neck. Now, there are some open chords that move really well up the neck, and then there's some that, well, maybe just move, 2 frets and then it sort of falls apart. Let's take a look at a couple, right? So if we want to replace the D in the G, C, D, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take our C chord, we're going to slide it up 2 frets, basic music theory, right? If something is a G note, you move it up 2 frets, it's now an A. So if this is a C chord and we move it up 2, we now have a version of a D. Now it's not a true D major. There's your D major. It's a slight difference, right? But it is a D something, and there are 2 roots. 2 D roots in this shape, so we're onto something. But it's a nice little way to just change things up a little bit, right? Now, I find this chord, can you go another 2? Yeah, but this is supposed to be an E, and it's really not that close to an E major. So you're gonna start, the wheels are gonna start coming off. But here's one where you can really use it, and it's one of my favorites, and it's the F triad. Now this is the note that, or the chord that we came up to replace this hideous thing here, right? So this is just your F triad. If we move that up 2, we got a G. Now, important, once you leave home base here, open position, you can only fret the strings that, or only strum the strings that you're fretting. That's so important, right? No open strings. So we have F, G, A. Now this is one of my favorite A's, and what I like to do with this is arpeggiate it. In other words, pick out the strings that I'm fretting. There's a B, C. This is a really sweet chord, and it all started with that simple F triad. So there's a good one to move up, right? All the way up. So there's just 2 examples of how we can play around. So now we can go D,